Another addition, nature's own, home workouts, planks. Planking will help you build your deep inner core muscles that will lay the groundwork for your abdominal muscles or your abs to become stronger. It also will tighten up, they also will tighten up your midsection. All right? Planks will also strengthen your back muscles, especially your upper back, your forearms, your triceps, your shoulders, all the while reducing back pain. And that's generally for any exercise. Whenever you don't work out a body part and it starts to atrophy, by exercising it is automatically going to reduce the pain. Of course, along with stretching and all that other good stuff. Now, a variation of planks or any exercises keeps you from plateauing at that exercise. So a diversity of exercises within one exercise is not only great for strengthening those certain body parts, but it's great for mixing up the signals, giving your body something different. And it just keeps you motivated to do something different and challenge yourself. So you have the standard plank, which is on the elbows. Then you have the high plank or the push-up position plank, with your elbows locked out, with your palms on the ground. Then you have the jack planks, which works the lower body tremendously, y'all. You have your arms locked out. You jump up in the air. You spread your feet. Then you bring them back, almost like doing a jumping jack out of the plank position. Okay? And you can decide to do it fast or slow. You can inch your feet out, or you can do it fast with the jumping motion. Then you have the side planks, the planks on your side, or planks extending your body parts, which are an excellent workout, by the way, and they're great for your balance. You saw all those planks on those balls and things too, those Pilates balls and stuff. And if you don't believe me, then try one of those side planks with your leg raised up, or get into side plank position, then raise a leg up into the air and count to 1, 2, 3. Woo! That's a good exercise right there. So side planks, they work your waist, your legs, your side abdominals, or your obliques very well. Then you have moving planks. This is another variation where whatever you're moving something. You're moving your legs, your arms, you're rocking your body up, down, left, right, on your toes. Y'all are very creative, so you'll come up with hundreds of ways to challenge yourself and to get better. So just research it, and I'm sure you'll see other things. And then while you're doing planks, you'll feel where you need to get stronger, or you feel where you want to challenge yourself to move or stretch your arm up, so on and so forth. Now remember, y'all, to always emphasize keeping your body straight, in good position, and having tight posture, even in planks. All right? Planking is an isometric exercise along with a static exercise. It being isometric, that means it's going to improve the connection between your upper and lower body. It's going to improve the energy transference between your upper and lower body. All right? So again, planks will strengthen your core muscles and your inner joints, specifically along the elbows and hips and knees, because it is isometric exercise. You're pushing against the ground, basically. All right? And it's a static exercise because your body's going to be in one position for the whole move. And that just depends on the type of plank you're doing. Now, if you're doing ones where you're moving, of course, it's not fully static, but the traditional plank is a static exercise. Now, we're talking about planking, y'all. No, not that bizarre craze. I know, the day and age we're in, and the term may confuse or may cause confusion amongst us. So when we say planks here, we're not referring to the fad of laying up, looking stupid, being foolish. And now look at that. Now, I will say that this dude has excellent balance. And you have to have excellent balance to be able to do that. And anybody, people who can balance their body like that off the ground on some type of apparatus or item in a plank position, or in between two podiums with their head in one position and their feet in another position off the ground, they have to have some type of core strength and stability. It just needs to be applied to something useful and not this foolery that we see nowadays. But of course, we all know the planking in this video refers obviously to the exercise. All right, planking, of course, is another one of the many simple but effective bodyweight exercises, y'all. So there's no weights needed, no gym, no nothing. Just some spirit about yourself, some hustle, some gumption. Now, the key to planking, holding the body as light as a feather, but stiff as a plank, stiff as a rod. And this will develop strength primarily in your core, all right? We know planking is primarily for the core, but it will connect and link muscles from your lower body, your back, your forearms, your glutes, and especially your neck, if you're doing it right, especially in your neck, your traps. All right, now the most common plank, again, is the forearm plank. Make sure your abs stay upright and tight. You place your forearms on the ground with your elbows in line below the shoulders. You see the picture. You keep your arms parallel to your body, you know, about shoulder width. You keep your feet down straight, you know, like off the ground, knees off the ground, thighs ain't touching. I know you have big thighs, or you might have big feet, or you might have the huge kneecaps, whatever, or big guts. You want everything off the ground. All right, shoulder width apart with your elbows to your shoulders, and same with your feet down below. And if it hurts to lay on your fist with your fist curled up, or on your palms, then, you know, clasp your hands together, intertwine your hands together. All right. Now, just as effective, or maybe more effective, is the high plank. If it feels uncomfortable on your elbows, then you do the high plank, or the standard push-up position, or maybe army plank. I'm not sure the name, but you get in a locked out position with your elbows locked out in a push-up position at the top, palms facing the ground, and bam, that's that position. Now, one of the variations is if you elevate your feet, all right, out of the plank position, then the angles will become more difficult because your body weight now is shifting towards your arms and elbows. You have to support your body weight more. You have to support more of your body weight. And we're just saying this right now because just by slightly changing the angles and the ways to plank with what you do with your arms, your legs, your hips, etc., that'll put different emphasis on different body parts. It will give you a better workout, and it'll create different nuances for you, and you'll feel burns in different places, I'm sure of it. All right. Now, y'all remember being in high school or in college, or if you played a sport, and at the end of practice, everybody's ready to go home, but you knew your coach is going to give you something tough, some type of 1 mile sprint. Everybody got to make it in under 8 minutes, or some type of mental exercise to where you'd much rather do 100 push-ups than have to do something like a plank for 2 minutes, or 6 inches for 45 seconds. And your coach will say, all right, we're gonna do 1 minute of 6 inches. And y'all will go, oh. And if you had a good coach, he'd say, all right, 2 minutes. You know, everybody would shut the hell up then and get ready. But planking is another one of those mental exercises. It's also a great mental challenge because you're in a static position. So just holding one static position plank for a period of time is very challenging. And physically, it might be just as challenging as just doing one plank for 2 minutes at the end of practice. Now, I'm just talking about when you're dirt tired, dog tired, then doing a whole cycle of physical exercises. Believe you me, I'd much rather do 50 squat jumps, 50 push-ups, and 50 sit-ups than have to get my mind right to get through 2-3 minutes of one plank. And if somebody drops, the coach is starting the time over. Anywho, thank you for tuning in to another edition of Nature's Own Home Workouts. Stay strong, get ready, peace.